Hi there, I have 50 people in my team and someone regularly comes asking for a salary raise, either to me or to management. But the fact is that very few people know how to argue the need of increase correctly. Therefore, I decided to write an instruction and make a generated tool that will help you to argue your position. Attention, it will help you, but won't do it for you. This is a view for the process from the side of business owner. So, a few important points. First one, you need to ask for a raise. No. You need to demand for a raise, but do it competently, appropriately, and reasonably. You will get a salary raise if level of salary in your position has increased through all of the market. You are a unique employee and it is very difficult to replace you. You work significantly more effectively than before, and you can confirm this. The fact that you have a child, you need to pay a mortgage, or you need to buy a Louis Vuitton bag for your wife doesn't bother me at all if none of previous 3 points applies to you. Therefore, never start a dialogue about a salary increase with something like, I need more money because now I need to buy diapers. Okay, let's go. First way, the salary level in your position has increased through all of the market. Situation in this case is highly ambiguous because, first, it is very difficult for you to estimate the average market price for your position. If you saw some vacancies where companies offer more money for the same job, this does not mean that the level has risen in the market as a whole. Second one, growth can be permanent, seasonal, triggered by some event, and so on. And the third one, in order to unambiguously be convinced of the growth, you need to wait at least a year. Okay, in general, if you are sure that the growth was really occurred, here is the approximate template for your monologue or letter. I composed it according to a strong model, in my experience the most working same. You can find the text template in the description. Second, you are a unique employee and it is very difficult to replace you. The most comfy situation for you. If you are a carrier of unique knowledge or skills and it is difficult for the company to replace you, you can use the situation quite aggressively. But I don't recommend to be aggressive, and here is why. There are principal leaders in this matter, I am just one of them. If someone comes to me and says that he wants more money, otherwise he leaves, he is fired in a moment. It will be very painful for the company to go through the loss of such an employee, but we will survive and we will become stronger. But this employee is far from the fact that he will become such important in another place. Any business understands that the carriers of unique knowledge are the bottleneck, and they will do everything to distribute this knowledge and minimize risks. Therefore, if today you are the first, tomorrow you can be the 10th. I believe that in this situation you need to ask not for a salary increase, no. You need to ask for a partnership. And in case of refusal, you can move to increase your salary as an alternative. Of course, no one will give you 50% of the company. I would start talking about 1-2% and conditions for getting another 3-5 in the future. It all depends on the situation and the size of the company and so on. I would say this, check out the template text in the description. The third way, you have become significantly more efficient than before and you can prove this. My favorite option, because everything is fair here. If you have become more efficient, then you deserve a raise. But the difficulty is that the efficiency increase needs to be confirmed by numbers. Third key point, a business does not hire employees. A business hires the value those employees bring. I divide value into 2 types. First one, direct value, when the results of your work directly affects financial results of the business. And the second one, indirect, when the results do not affect financial performance of the business. You need to determine what type of value do you bring, direct or indirect. This can be done very simply. Imagine that you suddenly disappeared for 2 months. If the company earns less or spends more, you bring direct value. If there are no obvious changes, then you bring indirect value. Important thing, you cannot become more effective if your results are not measured. If there are no KPIs in your workflow, you must find them yourself. Here is a cleaner example. Nobody hires a cleaner to keep it clean. Funny, yeah? A cleaner is hired to make it more comfortable for the team to work in the office. If you are a cleaner, your KPI is comfort level of the team members, and you have to measure it. Interview 10, 20 people, Let them rate the level of cleanliness and their comfort level on a 10-point scale. Therefore, make sure that this level rises. Ask them again a month later or 2 months later. These numbers will be a very good argument where you ask for a raise. Without numbers, it's useless to say you have become more efficient. Therefore, first we collect the numbers, and only after that we request for a raise. Got the numbers? Great, here is a tool to help you get things right. You check it by the link in the description. And postscriptum. It is important to understand that I've made an attempt to make a universal mechanism that will help you to get a promotion. Help, but not get it for you. Therefore, all the texts need to be modified according to your unique situation. Just turn on your brain. If you have any questions, suggestions, or wishes, just write them down.